once they pass us, we're not going to be able to get around them often.
Morning.
Do we want to unpass this or do we want to get up forward? We can wait to get that side shot later.
Yeah, we should probably be at the turnaround.
Well, they're coming.
Yeah, we'll get that side shot when they get to the turnaround.
Let them get close.
Yeah, let them get a little bit closer and then I'll tell you when to go.
All right.
All right.
Jay, Park competitor,
Yeah,
what's happening
what's up?
right now?
All right, so here's what's going on right now. You got teams that are taking off, right? You have a plan that you're just going to run an 8-minute pace or 9-minute pace, but oftentimes that plan goes right out the window. Competitors get very nervous. They're very excited. They just took their photos, and so they end up pounding a 6-minute 30, 7-minute first mile pace. Know, though, that they're wearing a 25-pound plate carrier, so plate carrier is going to obviously add that weight to their bodies. So we'll see how fast they're going. We're going to approach the mile marker here in about 400 meters. We'll give you their first pace. Our assumption is Team 56 is probably one of your top teams out there just based off of their experience in the long distance running.
All right, popping out of the shadows here. Right.
First 60 miles, so we'll be able to know that first pace.
And turnaround is
At the 3.25 mile point.
at 3.25. What do they have to do at the turnaround?
At the turnaround, they got to pick up a 60-pound road bag, one total for their team, and then they got to bring it all the way back. That's still while they're wearing their 25-pound plate carrier.
So 3.25 mile run out,
Yep.
25-pound plate carrier,
Yep.
pick up a 60-pound bag,
Yep.
sandbag,
Yep.
and 3.25 miles back.
Yes, with that 25 plate carrier still on.
And that's the very first event to
First
kick
event.
off Best Ranger this year.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Taking it off right. Love it.
The one positive, it is chilly.
Let's go.
All right. First mile, 6:25. Woo! First mile, 6:25. That's carrying
6:25 pace for the first mile
for the plate carrier.
with the 25-pound plate carrier. Those guys are cooking it. They're cooking with Crisco. So this week we'll get a side.
Yeah, let's pull on front like a snow trap.
Even right.
When we get the side, yeah. And then we'll go past it. So Kobe, how do you feel about that? A 6:25 mile for that first mile. How does it make you feel about yourself?
Myself, good.
Okay,
No,
good.
They're doing this this year. That was 13 years ago or something like that. That's fast. Those guys are going to be crushed. I think we're going to see that pace slow down. And I mean, the fastest guys on this first event might be the slowest on the second. So we'll see what happens. But here they are.
Here we go. Great job, boys. Good work. You.
Right.
Let's bring it in. Come on, come on, come on.
Let's go.
Woo. Good work. 5-2. Good work.
All right. Let's get in front. Push up to that turnaround. Switch the headlights on.
Take this one for Jack.
Yep, you got it. So we're about the 2.5 mile point, and you got the teams that just made to the 2 mile point. They made to the 2 mile point at about 12:45, which is crazy. Remember, they're wearing a 25-pound plate carrier, them and their partner, so that is nasty fast. Like, imagine trying to run 12:45. It's like a 6:25 per time, per mile, without any kind of plate carrier, right? And they're doing it in boots and full uniform and the plate carrier. That tells you what the Best Ranger competition is, right? So we got 56 teams out there right now. As a reminder for this comp, how working as far as weights and scoring goes, it goes by placing by every individual event. So theoretically, let's say you take last place in this very first event, you might be in last place, but if you take first place or a top 10 in the next 2 events, you could jump from that 56th place team all the way up to 15th place very quickly, because every individual event is based off of placing. So it's not like a marathon where whoever runs fast, they're good to go. It's all the different events coming together. So you can't just be the fast team. You got to be fast. You got to be technically sound. Here we go. First competitor is back. This is our first group.
Let's see which team.
56.
56. 25, 36.
56, 25, 36.
Those guys are setting
Let's get ahead of them.
a fast pace.
Let's get ahead of them and let's get that car.
Next guy's coming in hot.
Yeah, I'll just wait here for about 10 minutes. They got all the teams coming up. All right? Okay, very good. Thanks. Yep. This is like 3 almost exactly.
Right. So 325 is up there. Got it.
We're gonna get up to the turnaround or wait here?
Yeah, I think they're waiting here.
If we see the first competitor, we'll get a couple, and then we'll beat them up. We'll get
Right.
some sandbag stuff. We can pick up the sandbag, like this is what they're carrying.
Jake, how far was our buddy run in 2012?
Our buddy run in 2012 was 5 miles with a camelback, and then it ended. And then we did our foot march from here all the way out to Darby. So much shorter run
Right.
to a long 50-mile foot march.
I think we all sprinted to get to the rucks,
Right.
kind of unknowing distance. So it was basically an all-out sprint, 5-miler,
Yep.
and then pick up the rucks and go.
I don't think we knew that we were going to have our rucks right away either.
No.
And then it was your foot marching out to Darby.
Right.
Which we're like, okay, that's not fun.
So you have to wonder, what these guys are tracking this morning if they know they're about to pick up a 60-pound sandbag and run 3.25 miles back.
Maybe the thought is get there sooner than later. Worst case, if you have to walk a little bit or just slowly jog.
Right.
You've made that time up on this first run. How fast can anybody go with a 60-pound sandbag? I mean, we're going to find out, but I don't know.
It's good insight.
How would you carry the 60-pound sandbag? Would you do a two-person carry together? Would you just throw over your back and then just switch off every 800 meters?
Yeah, I think I probably wouldn't really worry about how to carry it. Just carry it, until it hurt, pass it off, and working back and forth with my teammate, until we got back.
I think that's the point. Don't stop.
Right.
Right? Like, once you stop and adjust, it just kills you.
Yeah, I mean, you have to adapt to this competition. You're going to figure out real quick if something's not working, and you're going to change it because you have to last. It's all about that endurance factor, pushing hard for 3 days straight.
Competitors are going to start to kind of get their placing at this point around the 3-mile marker. And then really how fast is that transition going to be once they get their sandbags, get on their bodies, then start moving back all the way to Camp Rogers. All right, here we go. Kobe. Kobe. Keep going.
Quarter mile. Well, let's go.
Mile 3, 21:30.
One back. One back, guys. Yeah. Go, guys.
Thank you.
Extra broke off. Extra broke off. We were talking to him and I competed in 2012. They got a couple of park competitors doing this, and I think ours is like 5 mile run straight 26 mile ruck or something.
After this?
Yeah, but this like 3 1/4, 25-pound plate. I'm like, fuck. It's brutal. Yeah.
Yes, I think they got.
This is last one, Jay.
Last one.
Think someone took an extra bag. One bag. There you go.
All right, guys.
One more tip. So we ended up finding the second bag of the course. It was definitely 106.
It should have definitely been 56. I have like the names for a fucking. No, I meant like back.
I don't know. I counted double.
You know, I did only count the first two, bro.
We've been saying
Number
one
10.
bag per team, so if they fucking
Yeah.
grab both, that's on them.
We know Rangers can't count good.
Sometimes we're strong.
They're
Rangers. Yeah,
sandbags.
they happen
We
to best.
got enough.
We should have counted every single one.
Hey, it's all right. One bag per team.
As long as every team gets back.
One bag per team. Hit the
Bag, guys.
turnaround.
Let's go West Point.
The West Point.
Yes. All right, let's do the sandbag real quick here.
We got another.
Or Perez could have just had the accurate amount of 56.
That's dangerous.
That way you know for sure. You know.
That's a dangerous game, you know?
Right. All right.
One bag. Let's go. There you go.
What was the first 2 mile time?
First 2 mile time was so high.
Say first 2 mile, first teams, 2 mile split. First teams, 2 mile split. It's 12:45. Yeah. Say first teams, well, okay, first teams, 2 miles per time. Slow down a little as we run past. Yeah, that's good. That's good pace. Hook up a little more. It's team 14 we just passed. Let's see here. Team 24. Team 19. Guys have an awesome pace running with 60-pound sandbags. Absolutely crushing it. That's 49. All right, team 7. Got a big incline here. This is guaranteed to thin out the herd.
Great pace, 11.
Team 11.
11 looking good up the hill. Nasty hill right here.
Yeah, this hill's. Everyone, all of these guys still running, still have some kind of jog plan.
Quick switch.
25.
56. 5
Let's see who we have here. Is this the lead? Here we go.
Down 36.
Team 36.
That's the lead.
Team 36 in the lead. We have a mile and a half back.
Right here, about 2 miles.
Yep. So we've got Team 36 in the lead currently with about 2 miles to go. Again, these guys are running with the 25-pound plate carrier, 60-pound sandbag. 3.25 miles back to Mount Vesti obstacle course area. Good time, good start.
So show you how many people we got tuning in right now?
Yeah, over 100.
Woo! Early risers.
Yeah, I think we'll have more as people actually wake up. Yeah. Not bad.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Intersection of Jamestown,
This is awesome.
Hourglass Road.
Yeah, live streaming I think is gonna go pretty well for us all.
We had Team 36 up front. They were looking good.
Yeah.
They were running like probably a solid 9.5 minute pace per mile.
What do you think the pace is for?
With the sandbag?
Yeah, with the sandbag.
I think so. I think the first teams, they were running at like a 6:30 per mile pace
On the way out, right?
on the way out.
Yeah.
When they picked up the sandbags at the 3.25 mile, I think it dropped maybe down to an 8:30 or 9 minute.
Right.
Because these first teams are still cooking. I'm very shocked.
They are, yeah. That 2 miles left. I mean, they were pushing up that long hill.
Long hill, they're running up it.
That's definitely going to slow everyone down in the formation. But then it's basically downhill to this point.
Temperature is 60 degrees. So the positive there is like it is cool.
Yeah.
Humidity is pretty high. It's like 95% humidity right now. So I think the cold temperature is helping. But you saw the individuals who are kind of a little bit more towards the back, like they were sweating pretty heavy, a lot of perspiration. And when you're in that mode, it can be kind of intimidating because you just assume you're not going to be able to catch
Right.
up. But remember, it's not about just this one event. There are 33 events. You want to be able to place high in a majority of them. You're going to have one event that you're going to be terrible. You're going to take last place. It's fine. You got to be resilient. You got to be able to move on in the competition, forget about it, short memory, and then think about the next event.
Go Ethan in Team 14.
Ethan, Team 14, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ethan. Big Ethan fan over here.
Love to see the comments. All right, here we go. We got the first team
36.
coming down the hill.
Let's get out of their run zone. They're going to cut right there. Go, 36, come on.
Is that 36 still in the lead?
Way to use this hill.
These guys are absolutely cooking. 25-pound plate carrier, 60-pound sandbag on the back.
Keep grinding, boys.
Just crushing it.
Great job. Keep grinding.
Look at that pace. I don't think most people can keep that pace.
He's running.
Full blown.
Up the hill. Look at him. He's running up the hill. 25-pound plate carrier plus L. Good quick switch too. Notice there the ability to quickly switch, not to slow down or walk, but just keep moving.
Right.
Keep moving is the name of the game. Looks like Team 56 is going to be here in second. So here's something to think about. When we get over to the finish line, if you're Team 36, you do not have to cross the finish line because it is all about placing, not about time. So you can theoretically get to that finish line, wait there until that second place team shows up. There's no rush to cross. Why would you do that? You want to get your heart rate down. You want to be able to relax because you're going to go right into that next event, which is a run, swim, run. 1.5 mile run, 600 meter swim, 1.5 mile run. So why would you waste your energy and immediately cross to go to the next event? Take your time, wait for it, and cross. Here we go. Looks like our next two second and third place teams.
All right. Team 56.
Job 5-6.
Currently in second. And Team
Job
25 currently in third.
Good job, 2-5.
The pace these guys have is unreal with all of that weight. I mean, I don't think most people
We're at
can run that
45
pace,
minutes.
period.
45 minutes, 44 minutes and 30 seconds at mile 5. Oh,
That's huge.
yeah. So, I mean, they ran a 6:30. They dropped down to about a 9. Holy crap, they are sprinting this hill.
Yeah.
Here we go, 11.
Here we go, 11, crushing it.
Way to use that hill. Way to use gravity. Newton's laws and stuff. Let's go.
All right.
Maybe watch one or two more.
They just switched the sandbag over from one guy to the other. Looks pretty fluid. Notice that they are continuing to move as they're conducting handover of that sandbag. They're not stopping, taking a rest, putting the sandbag on the ground. They are continuing to move and basically tossing that sandbag back and forth between each other.
So we do one or two more and we'll go to the finish line.
Right. All right, Team 49. Here we go. We got a stack of teams coming down the hill now. Everything's obviously going to be tight here in the beginning. Team 7 moving well. Team 46. Team 29. Right, we got Team 39, Team 26. Another hill right here in front of them. We're doing so much for the gram today.
Fuck yeah. You guys ready? Get in the back cam?
Yeah. So we'll push to the finish.
All right, another comment. Go Team 22.
Right.
There we go.
Big uphill here. And
Love the shout outs for the teams on here.
Fuck yeah, boys. Come on.
Go work. Excellent job. Well done. good 5.6.
Just now approaching first place team here.
6 mile point right here. 49 minutes at 6 miles. 49 minutes.
49 minutes at 6 miles. These guys have put a gap on all the others so far.
Right, work 36.
36.
And I'll bounce the gator and then the rest of it.
Coming in close here. Hey, let's maybe get up to the intersection and pause and let me talk to Jay about better mindset going, as we wrap up one event to the next. You know what I mean? Yeah, far. Behind you, Jay.
Finish line's where they started, right?
Yeah, they're going to finish over there. Man. Yeah. Team 36, how do they have a gap of 500 meters between them and 56?
Those downhills, they had to have just, pushed out, spanned that stride, picked up the pace. Talk to me a little bit about these guys are less than a half mile away from the finish line at this point of the first event.
Right.
So what are those guys probably thinking as they have been breaking themselves off on this first event at that pace, coming into the finish line of it? What do you think they're thinking about the next event? And are they slowing down at this point, letting that gap close up between first and second?
That's the key. I think the thing is, all right, we're finishing this event. We're probably doing pretty well, especially towards the front. Now we need to focus on the next event, right? Because every event is individually weighted. So even though you might win this event by 20 minutes, right? It doesn't matter, because if you take last place in the next two events, you go from taking first place to 45th.
Right.
So every single event, you need to be consistently doing better, ranking up pretty high. So 36 is going to come in. Because they're in first, they have the ability, when they get to the finish line, they don't have to cross right away. They could actually hang out, chill at the finish line, wait for maybe Team 56 to show up. But, I mean, based off how I'm seeing them right now, I bet you they end up just crossing and going right into the next event, because they look like the kind of team that is just trying to hammer it right now.
Yeah. I think they're going to push in hard, finish strong, and just get started attacking that next event.
Yep. Now, what do you think if you're a team that's like middle of the pack or towards the back? How do you mentally stay resilient and understand that this event alone is not what's going to kill you here?
Yeah. I think, you might get in your head some if you're at the back of the pack on this first event and maybe wondering how the rest of the competition is going to go. For other guys, that might be their strategy, is they know that this event probably isn't weighted much. It's just first movement to get things started, kick it off, break yourself off a little, and they're going to hang out. They're going to relax a little, not push too hard, but not slack off, and get just a decent pace, decent position in the pack, and then go strong for some of the more difficult events.
That being said, let's pass it off for Team 36.
In here, right?
Think about the finish, boys. Every event, right?
Let's go. We go out to the finish. Press the brake.
Pull off the side up here. Or?
Just go through, right?
Yeah, you can just go through.
So there's a bunch of people up there. At the
Actually, yeah,
end.
you know what, maybe pull around.
Yeah. Pull off to the side here.
And Kobe, you can go get the time clock, whatever they do,
Yeah.
and then we'll pull ready to go do the run some run.
Very good. What was that? So 54:45.
Yep, 54:45. 54:45.
54:45. Team 1 first event.
All they're doing is we're gonna right out there, get in the water, they'll drop me off at a point and come right back. Cool. Be ready to
Jay.
You guys have a map of exactly where they're going, don't you?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Notice this right here.
We're gonna be one step ahead
So
on
let's
the whole
film
count.
real quick. Check this out. So
Yep.
this is what I'm talking about here. Look at them over at the finish line. So because they're ahead right now, they do not have to cross the finish line. So they're using this to take this to their advantage. There ain't nobody near them.
Let's go down there and see if they want to talk to you. Let's go see if they want to talk to you.
I think they're in a mind where they're not worrying about it.
Right. Ask them mindset.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Mindset, boys. Your mom and dad are asking, how are you guys feeling?
Now that I got this chocolate chip cookie, Sorry. Team 56. Finish line's right here.
You're going to see this a lot toward the top competitors. They're going to take their time. They're going to use this as additional rest time before they go right into the run, swim, run. All right, you're going to get this. I'm going to go over there.
Team 11.
We're going to bring the cater over the pit.
Man, I hate them sometimes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want, you can end yours, or I can end mine.
You can.